Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another plan with me, and this week I am planning week commencing the 24th of June, and this was the week of Plannerfest / Stationeryfest. So I'm using the Planner Camp kit from Plannerface. I do pay off Plannerface. You can use my code BETH to save 10% and mention my name to get one of these seasonal freebies. Discounts are not valid on custom scripts or like advents and specialty things like that. However, you can just add the code and it will just discount the things that are valid. So yeah, this was a kit that was released last year, I think, but I didn't use it. And yeah, I am going to use it this year. So I did go to Stationeryfest. I went with Joanne and Anna, and I was helping Joanne on her stall. So I have got the cutest custom scripts, and this is actually a new font for me. Super cute, and yeah, very exciting. So I'm going to plan the week. I am really behind. I'm still really behind, and actually I've like really been working on catching up, and I'm doing really good with uploading, but I'm still like so behind. So I'm filming this on like the 24th of August. So I'm like 2 months behind. So yeah. And weirdly, my stickers are pulled all the way up to the end of July. I just can't get to filming. So I'm going to try and do quite a bit today, but a spread kind of takes me like an hour. So yeah, it's not really a quick job, but yeah, I hope everybody's okay. It actually feels like it's been ages since I filmed my Eras Tour spread, because I was saying this to Joanne and Anna and Oakley, who I went with to the Eras Tour, that I was like building up for ages about doing the spread. Like I mean, if you've watched the plan with me, you'll know that I had proper fear about it like being perfect, and I just was like, oh, I can't film it. Anyway, I did it, and then I actually felt like I needed to come down from filming it. Like, I was actually exhausted after filming that spread, and I honestly just, like, couldn't bring myself to film, and I was like, I just felt so much pressure, like, filming the spread, that I was like, I feel exhausted. So, I've actually not filmed in, I think I did it about 3 weeks ago, and I just haven't filmed since then, because I'm just like, I need to like bring myself back round to filming. I suppose it's like, because this for me is a diary, so I will look back on these, like I do still look back on my 2022 and 2023 planners, because they are 2 full 7x9 coiled. My planners before that were like journals, and they're up in the loft from when I moved house, but I do have my 2022 and 2023 journals, and I do look back on them, like, so I just wanted to like capture the memories the best way that I could, but it was just so much pressure. So yeah, it wasn't really ideal. I mean, the spread is perfect, like absolutely perfect, but it just wiped me out a bit, really, like in the sense of just planning. So I've still been like pulling my stickers and stuff like that, but yeah, I just wasn't really here for coming and planning for a while. So, but I'm back today, and I do feel like I'm getting back into it, so that is good, and hopefully today we'll make some progress, because Anna actually said this in her plan with me, that she doesn't really want to be using like summer kits in autumn, which I do totally feel. I don't also want to be using summer kits in autumn, so I need to catch up. But I am on annual leave next week, and although obviously it's summer, so I've got Thea with me, I do want to try and get some filming done. So I need to be thinking about my boxes, because I want to use this double box over the weekend, even though it wasn't a weekend event, because you need to use the Planet and Festival together. Sometimes you can use like double box scenes on their own. So I just want to have a look at the full boxes we've got and then decide, because I'll need one, I think one for the sidebar, potentially two, and one for every day. So these here are 2 different hair colours and skin tones. Don't necessarily need to use another deco person because I've got a tall box in my sidebar. So I think we'll go for all of these and then this one in place of this one. And we're going to use the Plannerface one and that one in the sidebar, I think. Oh, there's these though as well. No, I want to use that one. Right, we'll figure this out. The event was actually only Saturday, but obviously we use a kit for a whole week, so I'm just gonna like stick that there a minute. I do have something to put in my sidebar, so I did get a like a script for Plannerfest, and I've got these. I have had these honestly forever, like forever. But I don't like that. Oh, this isn't going well. Maybe I've lost my mojo. I got them from Happy Scrappy, these stickers, and it's the elusive is it the Target cup that everybody at one point really, really wanted? Everyone was like obsessed with this Target cup and everybody wanted it in their offices and stuff like that. And I like got a sheet of them and I barely got any left. So Stationeryfest is all one word, but I'm not going to fit it on in one word. So I really like this font. Okay, so we have got room for another box. And I'm going to go for the Treat Yourself box. I don't think I'll fit headers in. No, I won't. I did do some shopping. I did manage to get away from the stall to do some shopping, which is good. And I'll get on to where we shopped from. Okay, so let's move on to Monday. Am I on the right side? Yes, okay. So, starting off on Monday, I'll zoom in a bit. The first thing I did was make my first TikTok. Oh, so I got TikTok back in April. If you've seen the plan with me, Joanne from Josephine Bow Designs was like, you need to get TikTok. So I did get TikTok, and this day I posted my first TikTok, which was one from the Eras tour. It's the only one I've posted even to date, so I've never posted another one. But I was very proud of myself, and it was one you actually had to film in like multiple parts. So you had to, it was the beginning of Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, and it was like, I counted days, I counted miles to see you there, it's been a long time coming. And then on the TikTok you had to like flash to the concert. So I had to film it in like 4 parts. It actually wasn't even as straightforward as like just uploading a TikTok. I had to like put it together. I was very impressed with myself. So I used one of these nerdy emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co to mark that, because I was actually dead proud of myself. And I literally like ran to Anna and was like, I made a TikTok. And yeah, I was very impressed with myself. It's not something that anybody would be very happy or proud of, but I was very impressed with myself that I managed to do it. So that was a win. So yeah, then I had a really sore knee, and I think this was a really bad like delayed reaction. So I don't know if I hurt it, I don't know if it was just the standing, but like my knee is not really something I have like problems with. It's not anything that, you know, is like a long-standing thing. And I basically just literally could not walk on this day. It was really, really bad, and I had to work from home to go to the doctors. I was like really bothered about it. And there's actually nothing wrong with it. So I do think it's just, you know, after the concert, but I was more bothered because it was like 3 days after the concert, and like on Saturday and Sunday it was like fine and didn't hurt at all, and then it was really bothering me on like Sunday night and Monday, and yeah, I honestly like could barely walk. It was really bad. I couldn't bear any weight on it, and it was just really bothering me. So I just marked that I had a sore knee, and I marked that with like a crying emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. It's that stickers has I'm okay, I guess, underneath, like as a script, but I've taken that off because I only like my custom scripts, really. So I've just cut it off, plus they're quite tall. So then when we were at the Eras tour, I think I mentioned in like the last spread that we like were seen by a photographer. So there was a photographer on Wembley Way who was like taking photos, and we basically just like asked him to take a picture of us on our phone. But when he turned around, we'd like said excuse me, and when will you take a picture, and when he turned around he had a professional camera, and he was basically there photographing for the Rolling Stone magazine, and he took pictures of us, and Anna took his email address, and on this Monday morning he sent us the like professional photos that he took of us, which were like such better quality than the ones we'd taken, because it was so sunny the day that we went to Taylor Swift. It was roasting hot. It was absolutely glorious, and our pictures were like quite dark because there was so much sun behind us, but he'd like taken these amazing professional photos. So Anna had got an email from him with the photos, so I just marked that with like a photograph sticker from Paper K. Then I called Elizabeth and had a chat, an update with her, because I hadn't like spoke to her kind of like, you know, over the weekend, because it had been quite busy. So yeah, I just had a quick catch up with her, and then I marked that with a phone sticker, which is from Plannerface from the kit. Then I went to my doctor's appointment, and I marked that with a stethoscope sticker, which is from Planner Bow Stickers. Then Thea had her swimming lesson. Well, she was at cheer club, and then she had her swimming lessons. They're actually the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. The swimming costume is from White Deer Stationery, and the cheer club sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have been struggling so much to find cheerleading stickers. So Thea actually does cheer dance on a Thursday evening every week, but from the last term of the year, she was going to cheerleading club at school, so she was doing cheer like twice a week, and I just have no stickers. However, in Anna from the Coffee Monsters Co. Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. Anna's from Plannerface. Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. Basically released some stickers at the beginning of August for her anniversary sale. She released some cheerleading stickers, and it's basically emojis with pom-poms. So I've ordered 2 sheets of those, and I'm waiting for them to come. But for now I've just been using the like Theamoti stickers that I call them. They're actually spring bunnies, but I won't tell that story again. And then finally, I was given some painkillers and anti-inflammatories by the GP. So I just had to go and get my prescription, and that sticker is from Hello Petit Paper. So moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday, it was really sunny. It was so hot. I actually remember this day because I've noticed that this was the day that Thea was at my friend's, and yeah, it was so hot this day. I was in so much pain. I actually it took me 45 minutes to do the school run, and the school is 10 minutes away. So basically what should have been a 20-minute walk there and back took me 45 minutes. I was in agony so bad. I couldn't put it was worse than the day before. I couldn't put any weight on it. So I marked it being sunny with a sun sticker from Plannerface, and then I kind of marked that I was like in pain all day, and I marked that with a squidge from Stick with the Planco, who's like got his head in his hands. But basically while I was doing the school run, my friend like noticed how much I was struggling to walk, and she basically said that she would pick Thea up from school for me, because her daughter is in Thea's class. They're best friends. And yeah, she said that she would do that. So that was so nice. Then I was at work, but I had a nap. So I took like a long lunch break and decided to have a nap, which was fine. So I'm marking that with a pillow from the kit. Then I baked a loaf of bread, because obviously my bread maker was still relatively new, and the bread stickers are from Plannerface. Then my friend Chloe picked Thea up from school, and she was like, oh, the weather's so nice, like, I'll take the girls to the park. And I was like, oh, if you're sure. Anyway, Thea basically extorted tea out of my friend, and Thea ended up going to their house and had tea with them. And yeah, it was just such a huge help for me, because it meant that I could kind of relax before Thea came home. And she ended up coming home like quite late, I think, which not obviously like past a suitable time, but she came back late enough so that I could like have a rest and just relax a bit. And then she kind of went straight to bed, which was so good, because I was really struggling. And she very kindly offered to take Thea to school the next day as well. She was like, I'll be driving past your house to do the school run, so I'll just pick her up on the way. So that just meant I didn't have to do the school run, because I don't pick Thea up on a Wednesday, and I don't drop her off or pick her up on a Thursday, because her dad picks her up Wednesday and drops her off Thursday morning, then my mum picks her up. So basically it meant that I didn't have to do the school run until Friday morning. So it gave me like another 3 days pretty much until I had to do the school run again. So that was a huge help. And then at this point, England were in the Euros. That feels like a lifetime ago. So that evening I watched England. All the matches were on really late because of, like, I think they were in Germany, which isn't actually that far away and not really much different like time zone wise, but they actually ended up being really late matches like most of the time. So other than the final, because we made it to the final, I didn't let Thea stay up because they were mostly also on school nights. So I did do some, I marked that Thea went to Chloe's with this like Dot the Bear and a child doing some colouring. Then I did some reading and I marked that with a Kindle sticker from Planner Bow Stickers. And then I watched Marking England with the football from Plannerface. So what else have we got here? Let's use this box to start. So on to Wednesday, I was still in a lot of pain this day. Oh, and this was the day the cat came in. Right, you won't even believe this story when I tell you. So Wednesday was payday, firstly, which is always fun. And I am marking that with this like money and envelope stickers from Plannerface. I really liked as well that I colour coordinated all of my icons. So normally I try to match as best I can, but I will struggle to find an icon in like every shade that I need. But I actually managed to colour coordinate all of my icons, which was so good. So it was payday, and yeah, I've just marked that. Then I did my budgeting, which is what I always do on payday. The first thing I do is update all of my budget, pay all of my manual bills, because I have some bills that like aren't direct debit, so I pay all of those. And then, I got some really good Happy Mail. So I got my new True Blue Designs bikini. So I got 3 of these before I went on my cruise, and basically one of them got ruined, not by my fault, and I was really upset about it. Someone I went to school with basically opened a clothing shop when she like finished school, and it's just done so well, and she basically hand cuts, sews and designs bikinis, and they are so flattering. Like, as a woman who's had a cesarean section, they make me feel so good about myself, and I just think, well, that's what it's for, like, and they're amazing quality. And I was really upset in April that I discovered that one of my bikinis had been ruined, and I was gutted, to be honest. So I'd basically treated myself and ordered myself a new bikini. And it came this day and it was just absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I really loved it. So I have marked my budgeting with a little piggy bank sticker from Plannerface, and then I've marked my new bikini with a bikini icon from White Deer Stationery. And then the cat came in. So I'm sat at my breakfast bar working, minding my own business on a Teams call with my manager in a meeting, and I had the back door open, so the weather was still absolutely glorious at this point, and I was like, I can't have the door open, like, it's just way too warm to have the door open. I was like, I'm gonna have to open the door. So I open the door, and I have the door open a lot. That's not, like, unusual. I've never had any issues having the door open before, and it, like, I don't have very good eyesight. Like, I do wear glasses, and I have quite a strong prescription, and aside from that, like, my peripheral vision is not very good. But I, like, felt like I saw, like, a flicker in my peripheral vision. So I, like, looked down, like, next to me on the floor, and there was nothing there. And I looked back up at my screen, and in my left eye peripheral vision, I saw something move again, and I thought, oh my days, what is this? And I turned around, and like, all the way, so like from where I'm sat here, so imagine that this is like where I'm sat. My back door is here, and my lounge door is here, and this is my breakfast bar. So this cat has walked all the way down the side of the breakfast bar, all the way behind me, who's sat here on a Teams call, and is in my lounge doorway. It's come all the way in my kitchen, and it sat in the lounge doorway. So I instantly got up, forgot that I couldn't put any weight on the knee that was really painful, and I fell on the floor and I hit my head, and I'm still on a Teams call with my manager, and I stood up and I was like, I'm really sorry, I need to go. And I put the phone down on it and I hobbled into the lounge, like holding my head that I'd just banged on the chair, and it was sat on my couch. And then it like got down, looked around, and was clearly panicking because it clearly thought, this is not my house. So I managed to like coax it out. I'm not a cat person. I only like Sphinx cats. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. So I'm like, and I'm trying to coax this cat out of my house, like all the way out of my house. It's come all the way through my kitchen, and I have an open plan kitchen. So I have a really big kitchen. So I'm trying to coax it all the way back, hobbling. It was just an absolute palaver. I don't have another word for it other than it was a palaver. Honestly, I could have got £250 from You've Been Framed. Is that still a thing, You've Been Framed? It was just, thank goodness that my manager only saw me actually deck it firstly. She only saw me fall the first time, because I'm hobbling all the way trying to get this cat out of my house. And then I had to ring her back and explain why I put the phone down on her. So it made me really hesitant then about like having the back door open, but it's never come back in again. I think it was a kitten. It was quite small, and I think it was a kitten. Either that or its owners have like just moved around here, and anyway, it didn't know where it was confused, and clearly as frightened as I was, because I thought, what if I can't get it out of my house? Like, and what if I try to get hold of it and it scratches me or it bites me? Like, just don't want to experience that again. I really don't want to experience that again. Anyway, so I marked the cat coming in with this shocked primrose from Tickle Pink Planning, because that was literally me. The worst thing about it was because I forgot that I couldn't bear any weight on my leg, so I just decked it. And my manager was like, she'd rung my mobile twice, and I rang her back and I was like, I'm really sorry, but a cat came in my house, and then I tried to get up and I fell over because I can't bear any weight on my knee. What a SH1T show. Anyway, so I marked that with the primrose. Then my friend Tony came round for a brew, which was nice, and I marked that with a coffee cup from the kit. Then she brought ice cream. So I told her that my leg was really, really hurting and that I needed to basically be cheered up. And she brought me a McFlurry because it was so hot. So that was nice. So I marked that with an ice cream sticker from Papershire. Then I basically just had an early night and did some reading, and that is a pillow from Plannerface, and again the Kindle is from Planner Bow Stickers. I started to get really nervous at this point as well, because I was like, how am I going to go to Plannerfest? Because I was basically getting the train to Manchester, meeting Joanne, helping her set the stall up, going back to the hotel, and then I would be on my feet like most of Saturday. And I was like, I'm just not even entirely sure like I'm going to be able to do it, because I was just, yeah. Anyway, it was fine. But on to Thursday. So I ordered my food shop, and that online like grocery shop sticker is from Paper. Then I baked some more bread. I can't remember why I ended up baking loads of bread this day. I think I was baking bread for other people. So I think I'd done a loaf for my mum, a loaf for my nan, a loaf for me, and a loaf for my neighbours. So I'm pretty sure that both of these days I baked 2 loaves. So again, that sticker is from Plannerface. Then I sorted my bedroom out on this day. So it just needed like a tidy. I wanted to organise all of my drawers and my clothes and that kind of thing. So I did that. And I'm marking that with a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I primarily spent the day watching the Darts World Cup. So, oh, look at this super cute doggy out hanging out of the backpack. The Darts World Cup was on, so yeah, mostly was watching that. Let's go for this one. And then I did some vintage shopping, and I just got an early night because I was really still struggling with pain. Like, even though I had medication and stuff and painkillers, it just wasn't really doing anything. So the dart sticker is from Papershire. Where are my flags? Here we go. And I really love those. I was looking for dart stickers for ages. So then my vintage sticker is from Stick with the Planco. And then, yeah, I just had an early night. I was just wiped out. I hadn't been sleeping very well either. Like, the pain had actually been quite badly affecting my sleep. So I'd barely even really slept. And I'd been at work, and it was hot. So it was just a bad week. Like, up to Friday, it was like a bad combination of time. So to kick off Friday was Oakley's birthday. So let's mark that. I've got any skinnier boxes? Yeah. Let's go with a purple one. So I've got this super cute, like, giant cupcake from Fox and Pip, which I just felt was very Oakley. So I've got that to mark Oakley's birthday. Then I'm going to put this full box down. And then I was on a half day at work. So this day I was travelling to help set up the stall. So I was on a half day at work. So I'm just marking that with the laptop from the kit from Plannerface. Then I got my train. So my train to Manchester was delayed. And I got the next train, but Joanne was running quite late, so she hadn't arrived yet, and I couldn't get in until she was there because I was like her assistant, so I needed her to be there. And obviously she had all the stuff for the stall, so there wasn't much point in me really being there because I couldn't do anything without her arriving. So I basically went to a Starbucks and I watched the Formula One sprint qualifying, and that super cute race car sticker is from Papershire. Then Joanne arrived and we set up the stall, which was super fun. It was awesome as well. Like, Joanne's stall was really stand out. It was amazing. So I was just marking that with a rainbow emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then we all went back to the hotel, and Anna kind of came to our room and we all ordered food, and then Anna took hers back for her and Tom, and me and Joanne basically had KFC and packed kits. So Joanne had cut some stock of like a new range, and I was just helping her like put it all in bags and everything while we were eating dinner, which was nice. And then basically Joanne has an air wrap, and my hairdresser had like said to me that air wraps aren't really suitable for people with short hair, but I really want to try it. So Joanne was like, you can try my air wrap. And I never get to use these because they're absolutely ginormous, but I felt like this would go so well. This is from Tickle Pink Planning. That is my only upset about Tickle Pink Planning, is that the stickers are really quite big, and I prefer smaller icons because I have quite a lot to fit in the day. But I knew I'd have quite a big gap because there wasn't really much going on that day. So I just wish they were a little bit smaller. But yeah, I loved the air wrap, by the way. And I have told myself that when I pass my final accounting exam, I've got 2 left, that I'm going to treat myself to one. So that's going to be my reward for years and years of study. But then onto the weekend. So I'm going to put down this double full box. And I'm just going to move that over there because I won't need those. So this was Saturday was the day of Stationeryfest. I'm just going to stick that on there. There we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is just mark that it was Stationeryfest. I'm going to use this pink one. Again, I don't know if I'll fit it on one line. I had to separate the script because I couldn't get the script on one line. But I'm just marking it with a really cutesy bow, which is from Plannerface. And no, I'm not going to fit it on one line. So it is one word, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, it was Stationeryfest. We had such a good day. So Anna, the amazing person that she is, brought us Starbucks, which is just like, yes. I had a hazelnut hot chocolate and Joanne had a tea. And yeah, that was just awesome. So I've got a like takeaway coffee cup from the kit. Then we were there all day. It was really, really good. And then I did some shopping, which was super fun. So I just wanted to mark like the shops that I bought from. So basically I have this emoji, which is really old, and I think it was like Black Friday. I think it's supposed to be Black Friday, but anyway, I used it for planner shopping, and then I want to use my fave checklists to mark the shops that I bought from, which was 5 shops. So I need 5 boxes. 3, 4, 5. Right, before I stick those down, I'm going to put the rest of the stuff in because I've got 3 more things I need to mark. So I want to know if I need to like move those boxes before I commit the scripts. So I'm going to go for, let's start at the bottom. So I did have my food delivery. I had a really, really bad train journey. Oh my goodness. Basically, the train before mine was cancelled and there was nowhere to sit. I had to stand up the entire train journey back, which with my very dodgy knee, after I'd already been stood up all day, was really not ideal. And I wanted to mark that I was exhausted because I really was. We went to bed so late. So I am going to have to move these checklist boxes, which is fine. So let's just, if I put this box down, and then I know like what kind of space I'm working with. If it won't, I've kind of ruined that box now. What other way could I do this? I could use a checklist. seems like a waste of boxes, but I'm just going to wreck them by pulling them up. So let's... One, two, three, four, five. Don't really need the bit at the bottom, the flag. So hopefully this will fit. Oh no, still too big. Right, they seem really wonky. How else can I do this? Let's have a think. Could I do a half box? I might be able to make like a bigger than half box here. No, I can't because I've used the other side. That's not ideal. Right, that was a waste of a half box. It's fine, I figured it out. So, oh no, that's not going to work either. Oh no, I'm a bit stuck. I don't even think I'll fit. Will I fit 5 mini? Well, that's 4, so no. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just like, this is so wasteful. Okay. So if I kind of overlap on the bottom of the box. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. We got there in the end. That was, I don't know, I was expecting it all to fit. Anyway, so I basically, obviously, had my order from Josephine Bow. You can check out the haul, by the way. It is my June haul. So if you go and look at my June haul, that will have all my purchases in from Stationeryfest. So I obviously had my order from Anna. I ordered, well, I say ordered, bought from Wisporia. I'm not going to be able to cut that, but if I put that one at the bottom. The Paper Lobster, the amazing Colette. Also, I managed to get Thea's like school teachers, like, what's the word? What's the word? Teacher's present. That's the word I'm looking for. From Colette. She had these awesome, like presents for teachers. It's like some deco here. Would that fit there? No. I'll just leave it. I'm overcomplicating it. So the rest of the day, I was going to say on to Sunday then, but we've not actually planned the rest of the day. So yeah, I was exhausted, and that sticker is from Stick with the Plan Co. Then so's this one after I had my really, really bad train journey. Oh, and then what made it worse was that when I got back to the train station, I got a taxi home. I don't live far from the train station, but I just couldn't walk it. So I got a taxi home, and the taxi driver, I asked him if he wouldn't mind helping me get my suitcase out of the taxi, and he said no. So that really upset me because I couldn't get the suitcase out. And then my food delivery came, and that was Saturday. I went to bed. So then on to, I seem to have, oh, I know why I've left that out. I don't know why I've left that one out. Right, okay. I've missed 2 stickers, but it's fine. One is on there and one I need to wait for. So, on to Sunday. So the first thing I did was have a lie-in. I really needed it after like late nights, no sleep due to bad knees and whatever else. So I'm using a pillow from Plannerface. Then I had basically been speaking to Anna and our friend Sophie and Joanne about going to the Southwest Planner Club. And I was like, oh, I'd looked at going before, because if Joanne goes to a planner meet, I tend to go with her and help her with the shop. Like, I don't necessarily really mind, like, not actually being involved with the, like, planner meet itself, if that makes sense. And basically Sophie had come over and said that at Plannerfest she had bought her ticket for the Southwest Planner Club, like who was going, and she was chatting to us about it, and I was like, oh, I can't go. Because it's just not anywhere on a public transport route and stuff. But Sophie actually lives near me. We knew that already. And she was like, oh, well, I'm driving down. You can come with me. So I was like, oh, great. Like, that would be amazing. So I basically went and bought my ticket while I was at Plannerfest. And the next day we basically had to sort out the plan. So like we needed, it's a 2-day event, so we needed like a hotel and stuff. So yeah, we were looking at sorting all of that out. So I've marked that with a balloon from the kit. Then I carried on watching the Darts World Cup, and it was the final this day. Yes, it was, because England won. So actually I think what I'm going to do is like extend that box. Sorry if I've just knocked the camera with my forehead. So yeah, this was the final, and it was Michael Smith and Luke Humphreys, and they won the World Cup. So I was like, oh, maybe this is a good sign that we'll get through the, was this the quarterfinals? When was the final? The 13th? Yeah, I think this was, I don't know. England were playing football later on in the day, and I was like, oh, maybe it means that they'll like get through. And they did. So that was good. And then, oh, it was the Formula One race. So it was in Austria, and the race car sticker is from Plannerface. Then, oh, I was doing spreadsheeting. So I'd been speaking to Joanne and Anna about like helping them like with their shop planning and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I can like build you spreadsheets to do this, 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 and this. So I was building spreadsheets. I can't put my sticker down for this because I have specifically ordered some XL stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. They're super adorable. They're these really, really cute, like basically XL sheets. So I need to wait for one of those, so I can't put that sticker down. But then Thea came home and we had cuddles, and then I watched England. So I'm just going to put down this box at the bottom and then find one to fit in the middle. Go for one of these ones, I think. Oh no, actually I'll use this one. So Thea had been at her dad's, so I just used one of our customs from Teddy Plans Co. to mark that I had cuddles with Thea, and then a football from Plannerface to mark watching England. And that was the whole week. So let's have a look at the whole spread. Just zoom out a bit. Oh, this is really cute. So I actually love how this came together. These colours are just so pretty. But I am really, really happy that I managed to like colour match my icons. So yeah. Oh, this is super cute. I really love how this turned out. I hope you do too. If you like this video, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see future videos, I'd love if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.